But first to a fashion campaign taking the concept of sex sells to family shopping centres. Retailer General Pants and design duo Ksubi have been forced to censor ads for their latest capsule collection, Sex and Fashion, because it's too sexy.
Yeah, the new range has only been out for a week, but critics have been quick to accuse its in-store promos as too much for unsuspecting shoppers. Its use of barely dressed models appearing to be stripped and spied upon is also angering women's advocates. Despite the outcry, General Pants CEO Craig King has defended the concept, saying it has received considerable praise.
So what do the commentators make of it all? Melinda Tankard-Reist is an expert on the sexualisation of women and teens, and she joins us from Canberra, and in Sydney, marketing expert Craig Seitam from Promotion Space.
Morning.
Good morning, guys. Melinda, we're talking about a store here that's got a strong teen market. Have they gone too far? Is this inappropriate for teens?
Well, just because a particular brand is marketing to teenagers doesn't give them an excuse to engage in the exploitation of women's bodies. These are highly sexualised, highly objectified images of women. And what this brand is conveying to young people is that it's normal to strip down women in public. It's normal to sexualise the public spaces with these images. And, you know, this is just a very bad and negative message, especially for women.
Melinda, most of the sexual imagery is focused on women. Is that what concerns you the most?
It's just so typical. If you look at significant amounts of advertising, you notice that the men are pretty much always clothed, fully clothed, and it is the women who are stripped down, who are semi-naked or sometimes entirely naked. And again, this contributes to the inequality and the second-class status of women. It suggests that men are serious enough to have to be dressed, but women need to be publicly revealing their flesh and providing their bodies for sexual gratification and pleasure for men.
OK, so Melinda, they've censored the ads. That's still not enough for you because you've got a problem with the way they've censored it too.
Yeah, look, it's just such a cynical move, and possibly it was part of their plan all along. If this company was serious about corporate social responsibility, if they really genuinely wanted to respond to the absolute, number of complaints they've had, they would pull the whole ad. They would recognise we've done the wrong thing, we've exploited women, we've put up in the public domain images of women that would be illegal if they were put up in a workplace. They would admit they'd done the wrong thing, but cynically they put the word censored over it, which just sort of sexualises it in another way. It suggests there's something bad about this, it's somehow off limits. If they were serious, they would have got rid of the whole thing.
All right, Craig, let's bring you in here. Do you agree this is a tactic, as Melinda says, or could it be a response to that consumer pressure or even ad decency guidelines? What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of a mix of both tactic and pressure. I don't think that the censored poster or sign that they've put over the poster is really good for their campaign at all. In fact, personally, I don't like the ad, but I'm out of their target market, so whether I like it or not doesn't really matter. I think that regardless of what complaints that they're receiving from consumers, both General Pants and also the brand Ksubi have to bow to the almighty shopping centre, and I don't think the Westfields, Stocklands and Centros of the world are going to like it at all. They would have said, guys, joke's over, rip it down. OK,
Craig, you can barely see the clothes in the ad. So is this even the best way to market them, or really do the clothes not have a lot to do with it?
Oh, look, I think in advertising you can take a really edgy viewpoint that you can take a lot of the product out of the ad, which is OK, providing you can tell within a second or so what the actual brand is. I look at that, I can't see the brand at all. To me, it's almost an ad that's created to win an award rather than to sell product.
All righty, that's all we've got time for on this one, guys. Craig and Melinda, thank you both.
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.